So hello fellow banknote and coin collectors. This week on Gumardee I'm going to be doing some penny coins, and I'm just going to go through every year. I've done 1911, 1912 and this is 1913, and this one has two varieties, and later on I'll show you how to actually tell the varieties because I believe I actually got both here. So on this side we have the reverse, and this is designed by W.H.J. Blakemore, and as you can see it's a pretty nice design, 1 penny in the centre, Commonwealth of Australia, which they actually took off coins in 1938. Yep. And on the obverse, so the obverse actually has the royal effigy. This is the design by E.B. McKennell. So this is more elaborate. It actually wasn't on the UK coins. They just had the main head, so just this large head that was uncrowned. And this coin circulated from 1911 to 1966. Yeah, I'd say that would have been around, probably still pretty common at that time. They wouldn't have been demonetised. They haven't been demonetised. You can still take these to the bank and get face value, but you need like 12 of these coins that equal 10 cents. So, and they're worth more than 10 cents each. This coin has a mintage of 5 million. Well, not 5 million, 2,520,000. So, a mintage of 2,520,000 coins. So it's actually for this issue, it's actually pretty low. It's not the lowest, and because it has 2.5 million coins minted, it's actually easy to get. So this grade here is probably one of the lowest. This is probably very good. As you can see, this class is very good because when I look at it, most of this crown here has actually been worn away, and so is the detail here. On this side we have a weak end. It's probably caused by something wrong with the actual minting of the coins, probably been weak anyway, and it's just been worn away even more, because as you can see these dots are actually being worn away and actually nearly joined the lines. And if we have a look at the other coin, you can see, yeah, the end is also a bit weak, so maybe that is just wear. So when you get these coins, sometimes it's a bit hard to tell which is a mint error and which is just wear on the actual coin sometimes, and that's one of them. And this one's probably in the same grade. Now these coins are bronze. That means they are 97% copper, 2.5% zinc, and 5% tin. Generally in bronze, when they class a coin as bronze, they usually mean copper and tin, and brass they mean copper and zinc. So this is somewhere in between a brass and the actual bronze coin, but they just class it as a bronze coin anyway because it has tin, even though the actual tin is only about 20% of what the zinc is. So there are two different types of coins. So if we put them together, and we need to magnify that. If you can see the actual free, maybe. So we need to get the ones lined up. So how you do is you need some type of ruler. So we use that, try and get the ones lined up. Okay. Going to take a bit, and if you see the actual freeze, you'll probably see this is getting a bit complicated. Need to push it down. This is probably the best way to actually. It gets a bit hard when you're just holding it as well. So maybe I'll pause it and I'll actually put it. Okay, so I've tried to make it as good as I could. And if you look at the actual freeze, you can see that this one here is actually on more of an angle than that. So if we get another ruler, I've got some banknotes here. I just use a crappy banknote from South Vietnam. So if we, where's all the light gone? So if we try to make a ruler, you can see that the measurements don't match. So if we try and put the angle there, you can see the one on the bottom is actually more of an angle than the one on the top. So this one actually, this bottom here is actually leaning more towards the right, so your right hand at the bottom, and the top is leaning more towards the left. And this one is more, probably more centered. So this one, the bottom is leaning more to the left, and the top is leaning more to the right. So that's how you tell the two varieties. I actually class them as wide and wide date. So the wide date probably the one down the bottom, and the actual other one is probably the not so wide date. So if I zoom out, you can actually quite easily tell it there. If I just try, yeah, I reckon that really is a good representation. You can tell that this 3 is actually on more of an angle than that one. And that is basically the two varieties. And the values for both of these varieties are pretty much the same. I have not actually come across any difference in value. And actually I've only found one website on triton.vg, and that's all the information I can actually find about this coin. So anyway, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching my video. I hope that you actually get these two varieties of a 1913 penny, and look forward to my other coins, because I'll go through each penny year individually, and if there's any varieties I'll describe them to you, but most of the time there isn't. Thank you very much, and have awesome coin collecting time, people. Check out my links below, give Zio a thumbs up and subscribe. Bye bye.